is in operation on this service for your safety and security.
Are you ready for a road trip?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
I didn't tell you where we were going in the last vlog because I wanted to keep it a secret until this vlog. We're in Scotland! We're in Edinburgh, just outside of Edinburgh, in
Not for
fact.
long now.
But not for long. We're currently in a car park. We're about to embark on a road trip, all in aid of the brand new generation of the Mercedes Marco Polo. It's very cool. We've only been in it like 10 minutes and already want to buy one. I'll be able to show you a little bit more during the vlog. We're actually shooting a project with Mercedes. It's not part of this vlog, the project. We're actually shooting a project for the Mercedes team. And I can't wait to show you that later. That's going to be a really beautifully filmed, isn't it?
No pressure.
Beautifully filmed, presented and created short film for Mercedes. So that's actually why we're here. And it's always so cool to work with brands in this way, that it's not necessarily about my channels, it's about creating extra content for brands. So yeah, really honoured to be working on it, and this is a really cool opportunity. We are going to be going up and around Scotland. We're going into the Highlands. It's something we've wanted to do for years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Years we've wanted to plan a Scottish Highland road trip. So yeah, we might as well just get going and then we'll just tell you more about it as we go. I did Scotland maybe 20 odd years ago when my mum and dad were still together, and we did like Loch Ness, and it was so long ago I could barely remember it. All I remember is just the beautiful lakes and going alongside the lakes. Anyway, we're almost there. We're almost finally there. My lips are so sore, I've been desperate to get my bag out the back for so long now. Just realised that there's a light on back there in the car. I wonder why it's so bright and nice.
Do you remember that as a kid, like, it used to be illegal?
It was illegal to put the light on in the car.
It's not true though, is it?
No! Obviously the point is so that you don't distract other drivers in the dark. I think that's the point. But it's like, it's illegal.
Where's your own parents always saying it?
Yeah, mine did. It's illegal to put the light on. We're in one of these little cabins down here, I think.
Are we?
How stunning. Look at that, like, mist over everything. This is just gorgeous. We're leaving our cute little cabin. We're heading down to the lake for a little minute. Beau has been such a good boy for like 9-10 hours. Do you know? No, more than that. It's been like 12 hours that he's been cooped up inside of a little bed, and he's not moaned once. He's been so good. So we're going to take him down to this lake and let him play ball for a little bit, run off his legs. Look at this. Oh, sensational. This is such a gorgeous little place. Really gorgeous. No? Oh, there. Look at this little beach. Pebbled beach. Oh. Oh, I'm so happy. I can't quite put into words how stunning this is. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He wants the balls. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the first day on our road trip. I'm really hoping that I showed you yesterday the cabin. I'm not sure if I was actually just taking pictures and sending them to the girls or not. We are staying in the most gorgeous little place. It's called Whispering Pine Lodge, and it's on the edge of Lake Lucky, I think. We've had a wonderful night's sleep. We've got this gorgeous big cabin, and where I'm standing right now is our balcony out to the loch. This is the most incredible view. So this is where we were last night when we were walking the dog. So walking all along the edge of this beach. You might just be able to hear Alex having a shower. I have just had a shower, got myself ready. We're going to go and have a little buffet breakfast at the actual hotel. We thought we might as well start off the day with a really good breakfast and then just get going with our travels and our filming. It's been absolutely gorgeous here. Such a nice way to start off the trip. So I'm literally just packing up the car. There's one thing I really want to pack. Look at this. My pants are going to be absolutely filthy after this, but thank you. There's one thing I want to pack into the car. So we arrived in Scotland yesterday, we arrived at Edinburgh, and I was met by the Strathberry team. A lot of you guys who have been here for a long time will know that I collaborated with Strathberry years and years ago. It's one of the first things I ever did in terms of creating my own product, like with my own name on it, that I helped design, and it was a huge... Darling, he's upset because Alex isn't here. And it was a huge moment for me in my career. I sold so many of these beautiful Strathberry bags that I'd worked on. It was such an incredible thing to do. And in fact, actually, this is like a secret I never told you. At the time, just before COVID happened, me and the Strathberry team were working together on another collaboration range, like another bag range. But of course, COVID put complete stop to that, which was a real shame. Since then, though, I've just looked on in amazement at what Strathberry have achieved. I adore the whole team. Their founder guy, I met him in my first year of blogging 12 years ago in Manchester. I met him then, and seeing everything they've achieved is just so wonderful. I love it when good things happen to really good people. Anyway, they very kindly gifted me 2 of their beautiful bags, and I was absolutely over the moon. So I thought, I'm going to unpack these because I can't keep this huge bag in the car. So I thought I'd quickly show you. Okay, so first up, we have the absolutely, look at this. Isn't that beautiful, Bobby? Absolutely stunning. I'm pretty sure that both of the princesses have been seen wearing maybe this bag, definitely one similar. Yeah, I mean, Strathberry is a royal favourite, that's for sure. It's like a deep cream tone. And what makes all Strathberry bags so beautiful, actually, is that they always pay attention to the way that they clasp together their bags. To close the bag, you place the bar over the handle, like this. It's just always been like their unique selling point. And such a beautiful touch. So, there we go. Beautiful. In fact, I'm going to keep it though inside of its dust bag, and that is so great. The dust bag comes with its own bag. It's so great. And then the second box is a little thicker. I've never had this bag before. This is their mosaic bag, and I think this is in like the midi size. They do like a micro, a mini, and then a midi. That is absolutely stunning, and it's in the chocolate shade. Chocolate shade with like a cream piping. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Magnetise is shut. Absolutely gorgeous. Suede lining, long strap. The models always kind of wear it like this. So chic. Extremely chic. So yeah, wow. Thank you so much to the team. I am now topped up with the latest Strathberries, and they are just amazing. Absolutely stunning. Right. I will finish up my packing. This is technically our first viewpoint of the trip. It's called Glengarry Point. We were going to do this on the way back.
Which we probably will still.
Which we might stop again, who knows, but it's beautiful. And it's just so nice that we actually have like somewhat great weather today. It's cloudy, but it's kind of beautiful, so. Okay, quick check-in. We're heading up to Eilean Donan Castle. That's where we're heading to, because it's a really beautiful castle on the edge of the lake. It's just like a really photographed castle. It's really iconic, like Scottish viewpoint. So that's where we're heading. I think we've headed more north than we were yesterday, and we have to then retrace our steps. However, we've had a slight camera issue en route. The Canon, the big Canon that we're filming all the content on, stopped working for a good hour or so, so it's been pretty stressful, to be honest, working out what exactly to do next. And then Alex managed to find a random thread online that said try this, so we tried it and it seems to be now working. It's just one of those things that happens on shoot days that just send you into an absolute tizwas, and you're just like, it's just one of those super stressful things. So we've lost over an hour in a lay-by just trying to get that fixed. But anyway, saving graces, we have the most superb weather right now. This is my current view. The weather is exceptional. Bobo is waiting for Daddy, so we sat here. Alex is somewhere down here, because I don't know if you can see, but there are deer. There are currently deer drinking from the lake. So Alex is headed down there with his enormous telescopic lens to take some pictures and some footage of the deer, to get some gorgeous deer shots. So I'm just waiting in the car currently for him to get back. Nicely chilled, aren't we, Bobos? He's having none of it, he's annoyed. Spot number 1 could not feel any more Scottish. We just had a coffee and a fish and chips from here. We're going to go have a little look at the castle. BTS. Alex getting one of our Mercedes key car shots on this pile of moss. This is one of the landmarks I was really looking forward to coming to, because it just feels so Scottish, super like famous spot. I feel like I've seen pictures of this castle so many times. So I was really looking forward to seeing this one, and it is absolutely stunning. We have honestly lucked out so much with this weather. I've never seen Scotland be this sunny. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm just inside of the van, cooking Oh, we're getting steamy windows. Let's just cooking us up. Tuna pasta mascarpone. A little bit of extra cheese. Absolutely bizarre being inside of a van. Like literally, later we'll pull this down and that's where we sleep, in here. But for now, I'm literally stood up in here. I know to some this might, yeah, that's how these things work, but we've never been in a car with a retractable roof that goes like this. So this is really cool. This is really, really cool, the fact that I'm cooking our dinner on our little kitchenette. Beau is fast asleep. Genuinely thinking of buying one of these vans now. So good. This is so fun. Good morning, guys. We had a really cozy night's sleep in here. It was really warm, like lovely and warm. I was worried we might be a little bit cold, but actually, if anything, I was actually too hot than too cold, so super cozy.
I thought it was really, like optimum temperature.
I think the reason is that you had a thin duvet. I had like
you
a
regret
thick. I had
taxing
a
that,
thick.
didn't you?
I know. I wish I hadn't.
It was like,
in the
you got
end.
the thick
Let's
one and
swap.
the thin one, and you were like, I'll take the thick one. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then this morning, you can have the thick one tomorrow.
Let's swap tonight, please.
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, let's swap tonight. I've showered, washed face, skincare, got myself ready for today. And Alex has just made coffee on the hob, and he's just made oats. With the, it's got like a little kettle. So Alex has just made some Quaker oats from. Yeah, I'm just gonna literally, all I need to do now is do my makeup and then we can set off for the day. Back on the road. In fact, is this the right way? I hope so. I think this is the part of the road trip I've been most looking forward to, Glencoe. It's got the most scenic mountainscapes of the whole trip. Three Sisters Viewpoint, Devil's Staircase, and then the wee white house. I think it's probably the most Pinterested place from Scotland. So I've been really looking forward to seeing that, and that is all today in today's itinerary. So let's do this. Look how cozy he looks in this. He's loving this car seat, by the way, by a brand called By Teddy. Just a beautiful boucle car seat. It's nice, you can kind of pick them up in it like this as well. We've attached this also from, this is also from By Teddy, but it's like a little boucle poop bag holder. It's great, but he is absolutely loving this. It's like the perfect size for him. It's just really lovely features, so it looks great. Right, Alex has just nipped up onto the side of the cliff to go and get some more shots above of the waterfall. So today we are literally kind of going from stop to stop to stop. Obviously it's a shame because the weather's not as nice, but actually the fact we got that incredible weather yesterday was really amazing. So the fact it's not raining right now is actually a bit of a godsend, so I'm still quite pleased. This route that we're taking now through Glencoe, it's just lots of lovely stops along the way. It reminds me a little bit actually of when we went to Utah and you go around the national parks and you just kind of pull in and stop, carry on and stop, carry on and stop. It's kind of like that. So we're just taking this trip through Glencoe, stopping at a few things en route, ticking them off of our list. The thing, like I said, the thing I'm really looking forward to is the wee white house, like this little white house just amongst the scenery, which looks really beautiful. Oh look, he's already fallen asleep. Today's outfit, got on this boucle white tank with this gorgeous oversized brown, kind of browny orange knit over top, and actually surprisingly I'm not getting too cold, so I'm actually enjoying just having this wrapped over. It's almost, today's weather is almost the perfect weather to do this with, because this counts as like keeping your shoulders warm, but you don't need your arms to be so warm. My trousers are really lovely wide leg Tommy Hilfiger. They're my Hermes Orans and dark brown Khaite belt. And then I'll be wearing that with my beautiful new Strathberry bag as well, the chocolate bag. In fact, I might get that out now. There we go. Perfect. This sort of neutral look right now is just very much everything I hope to wear. I love it. I'm absolutely obsessed with this bag. The shape of this bag is just amazing. And it'll fit so much in here. I'm wearing this Herrera lipstick and blush in 3111. A little hand sanitizer. This Jones Road lip liner in mauve. I'm absolutely loving this. Overlining as ever. Touch of the YSL balm in 44B over top. And that's all I really need today. We've made it to the point on the map that I've been most excited about. The wee white house. Victoria, always in appropriate footwear for every occasion. I've been reading all the comments on my Taylor Swift videos and it's hilarious how many people are like as if you wore stilettos. In my head, I was like, I likely can manage this because I'm a bit of a pro when it comes to heels. My feet are just numb to them at this point. And 2, I didn't have any other sparkly shoes that were flat boots or similar. And I thought without the sparkliness of the heels, my outfit just felt not that fabulous for Taylor Swift. So that's why I was like, I'll put on these stilettos. But I didn't fully think through the fact that I would be stood up. Like, part of me was thinking, oh, it'll be okay, I'll be sat down a bit in the box. But no, we were stood the whole night. So genuinely, I was on those shoes for at least 8 hours, like genuinely. But I made it through. Oh my gosh. Literally the sun is just coming out as we're walking to the wee white house. This could not be any more perfect. Landed at our final stop of the day. This is going to be Kilchurn Castle again. It's like a Pinterest favourite. It's on the edge of Lake Oran, I think. So we've parked up and then we make our way over to the castle. So this is Kilchurn Castle. Apparently it's built in the mid-15th century. But now I think it's just owned privately and it's completely derelict and technically not even open. So it's all fenced off because it's slightly unsafe in here. Imagine buying this and turning it into an incredible hotel. Like, it's literally on the edge of this lake. And the way the stone is just built into this rock. It's incredible the way it's been built. Guys, let's do some skincare. Skincare in the back of the van. I've just been to the ladies' bathrooms to wash my hair, brush my teeth. I was going to have a shower, but the inside of the shower was so gross that I didn't have any flip-flops, so I haven't showered. So instead I'll have a shower in the morning, hopefully it's been cleaned by then. Come back to my skincare. So this is what I'm using. I just washed my face with the ZO exfoliating cleanser. It's pretty much my one and only when it comes to cleansers. It just makes my skin look like almost squeaky clean when it's been washed with this, but it doesn't dry me out at all. Oh, also use the Garnier micellar water, same thing I've used pretty much all the time for 10 years. Right, let me show you what I'm currently using as like my faves. In here, this little tiny bottle, I got this so I could decant. This is my Omorovitsa Silver Skin Tonic. It smells so nice. What is it? It's almost like some kind of like very light, refreshing herbal smell. But this is kind of like a exfoliating, I'm pretty sure this is an exfoliating toner of a product, but I just find that it just very, very lightly resurfaces my skin, like really lightly. So I just literally do this and rub that in. It doesn't affect my skin, it just makes it look more glowy and glass-like and radiant, so that I get on with so well. Then, second step, by the way, did you see that I moved over to using this as my skincare bag after the week when I was talking about it, and I was like, this would actually be better as a skincare bag than a makeup bag. I moved over. Next step, my tiny little Clé de Peau, the serum. It's just so nice having these little tiny minis. Working that in. This serum goes underneath every other step. I just always like to add it after my exfoliating toner, so that can be in there first. Then this is like that absolutely incredible super deep boost of hydration. Again, a mini. These minis save me, otherwise I'd have so many heavy products. This is a Clé de Peau Hydra Softening Lotion. This is like a boost of serious hydration for the skin. It's like a beauty tonic or a beauty lotion, or otherwise you could think of it as like just like a shot of hydration for the skin. It just feels beautiful. It's a bit thicker than a water. It just makes my skin look really hydrated. My skin like soaks this up. So that's next. Then a new one in my routine actually is the Lumine Rich Eye Cream. You may have seen the other week I had really sore dry eyes. I showed you. I had skin peeling all around my eyes, on my eyelids and my brows. And so a lot of my eye creams are about brightening and softening, and I was like, I just need a rich, super rich moisturising eye cream. None of the brightening, none of the anything else. Just good old moisture. And so I went into my cupboard, found this, haven't looked back. It cleared up the kind of eczema feeling around my eyes within 2 days, and it didn't sting when I applied it. For example, a few of my other eye creams, I kept trying to put them on and it was like my eyes were burning. This didn't sting, so I was like, this is a good sign. Yeah, because I don't think it's fragrance for a start, so that helped. Anyway, so really big fan of this now. Next step, Cordley Brightening Dark Spot Serum. I think this is my 5th or 6th bottle. No. So again, not only is this adding even more hydration, but it is about brightening the skin and trying to remove blemishes and marks. I just love the way it feels. I love the way it makes my skin look. That's why I continue to use it. We're not done yet. Going into the Cordley Resveratrol Lift. This is my firming serum. They call it the facelift in a bottle. So whenever I apply it, I often do this kind of motion just to try and like push it upwards into the skin. If it wants to give me a facelift, then I will give it a helping hand. So that's next step. And then finally we have the Khaite Intensive Fortifying Emulsion. You know this one well. I use it pretty much every day, and then I use the white bottle as my day cream. That one's called the Protective Fortifying Emulsion because it's got some SPF in it. Not a lot, mind you, but it does. And then this is the night cream, and I love it. Believe it or not, that's it. The Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is all I have left. Is that? And there. Just in case you wondered, the only difference I would do to this routine in the morning would literally be, like I say, instead of the blue cream, I'd put on the white cream, the Protective Fortifying Emulsion, and then I'd add the Khaite SPF 50. That's literally the only difference from day to night. That's it. I just need to take my pill, some water. I'm wearing my Skims sleepwear that went through a dark wash. So the big pink, is now an off grey. But I still love it, so I'm wearing it anyway. Anyway, right. Okay, now, I officially will be seeing you in the morning after this. Bye. Good morning for the start of day 3. We're on our way to Loch Lomond today. We had a fantastic night's sleep. We were next to this trickling stream, so you could just hear the water all night. Okay, so let's get going for day 3. So we've been driving along the edge of Loch Lomond, and I saw a little turning in and a little beach. So we've just pulled off the side of the road, and we've found the most beautiful secluded beach. Look how tranquil and beautiful this is. So nice they wrote a song about it.
No, so that you can see why they wrote a song about it. So nice they wrote a song about it.
So I've always wanted to come along to Loch Lomond ever since I heard the Runrig song, Loch Lomond. Obviously it's like a really, really famous song that pretty much everyone's heard. But I remember like years ago, my mum bought that album. I was probably about 10, and we listened to it on repeat and on repeat and on repeat. And so I've always been such a fan of that song, but I've never visited the lake. It's just quite a lovely moment when you finally come along to this lake that you've been singing about all of your life. Are you having a good time? Like, it's so still, the whole lake is so still. This one is having the best time exploring. So I googled where would be the best coffee shop along Loch Lomond, and we were told this place. It's called the Coach House, and so far it's pretty amazing. But the cake fridge is absolutely brilliant. This is called a Stokey. It's a type of like sandwich balm, which is after our heart, seeing as Wigan loves a good balm. We've got coffees on tartan mugs. Look at this cake fridge. I genuinely don't know what I'd go for. Looks great, looks great. These look delicious. Date and walnut though. That gingerbread looks fantastic. Empire biscuits. Caramel granny apple, absolutely divine. This looks like the best tasting chocolate cake I've ever seen. Carrot cake with cream cheese frosting, might have to get that and a Victoria sponge. Right, have you ever seen a more well-rounded cake cupboard? We're on our way to our final stop of the trip. We're heading back to Edinburgh. It's an hour-and-a-half trip back from Loch Lomond, but we're going to make one final stop in Edinburgh at a tartan weaving mill and exhibition centre. Okay, we've just bought Beau the cutest little Harris tweed jacket. We couldn't not while we're in Scotland, and he looks absolutely adorable in it. So handsome. This is the end of our road trip now, so we are just going to go drop off the keys and head back on the 5-hour train journey back to London. But what an experience, honestly. I'm so glad we got to do this. We've talked about this trip for so long, but I really do feel like we've done like 5% of Scotland. It's been unbelievable. and I just really want to do so much more. I'd love to do the very north circuit at the top. Is it called the North 500?
I think so, yeah.
Love to do that next. It's a really far away. It's a really long journey away, but with what we've seen on this trip, I just really feel it could be worth it. So yeah, it's been amazing. So anyway, I will check in with you when we get back to the house. Hi everybody. Oh, morning coffee. Very much needed. Okay, we are back. We're back, baby. We're back. We're back from our Scottish road trip. I'm just going to start recording today. How are you all doing? A bit of great water. We are having phenomenal weather in the UK. Sorry for anyone that already lives in the UK and knows that. It's absolutely phenomenal right now. Where is my SPF? Got a new SPF out. Sorry, yeah, I'm playing with a new camera. But yeah, we've had an incredible time. We've had an absolutely amazing time on that road trip. Must admit, exhausting. It wasn't like having a holiday. I was hoping we could almost enjoy it as a little bit of a mini break. Absolutely no way. We have worked tirelessly from early morning until late. One of the evenings we got to the campsite at 8:10. Didn't realise that you had to be there before 8 to check in. Didn't know that. And so this little old lady was like, "You're so lucky that I'm still here to let you in." I was like, "Oh God, I'm so sorry, I had no idea." So she was peeved, and I was like, "I'm really sorry, we didn't realise." And she was like, "You're very lucky that you can get in, or else you'd have been sleeping out here." And she meant like in the waiting area for the cars. So I was like, "Thank you." I'm gonna go Clé de Pau 020 for today. Anyway, yeah, it's been quite tiring. We've got back. Alex has had to quickly get the vlog up, last week's vlog, which was 2 days delayed because obviously we had nowhere to upload it on this road trip. There wouldn't have been enough no way would there have been enough Wi-Fi. So it was 2 days delayed, so I can only apologise, but it was a nice hour-long vlog, so I'm hoping that made up for it. Today, we have been invited by Giorgio Armani to the Hurlingham tennis event that they host there every year. So it's an opportunity to watch the tennis, to have a lovely lunch and afternoon tea with the Armani team. So me and Alex have both been invited. I have a beautiful dress. In fact, you've already seen the dress in, it might have been a couple of weeks ago's vlog. Honestly, the last few weeks just feels like it's absolutely blended together like crazy. It's a beautiful white Armani dress. It's absolutely stunning. It's super smart. So we've just been trying to come up with an outfit for Alex. Alex has an Armani jacket that they've loaned him for the day too, so he'll be all dressed up, but he's like, what do I wear underneath it? He should have just come with me to the fitting and then he could have chosen a full outfit, but it was just a busy day. And so I was like, you stay home with the dog. So yeah, it's just a shame he's not got a suit to wear, but it'll be absolutely fine. We've got gorgeous weather today. Let's go enjoy a day at the tennis with Armani, so it'll be absolutely beautiful. I'm going a little bit higher with my foundation under my eyes because I'm trying to cut out wearing concealer under my eyes. I'm just a little bit sick of how much it creases on me. I have a very emotive face. I have a lot of expressions and concealer doesn't bode well with me in my expressions on my face because I move my face so much. It's just constantly like creasing and I just think it doesn't look good on me, so I'm trying to find ways of brightening this area without adding lots of concealer. So I'm trying the foundation route, just something a bit lighter in foundation. We'll see how we get on. If I need, because to be honest, I might need a little bit, but we'll see. We will see. Right, lovely. Let's go for the Merit bronzing cream. I've been meaning to like check in with you guys for a while because I feel like as much as I've been doing so much recently, I haven't been able to like properly catch you up on life and how everything's going, and I feel like at the start of the year there was a lot going on like personally and emotionally that I was able to like update you all on. I think you all enjoyed seeing that more personal side to us, but in honesty since then life has just been kind of great, which I'm very privileged to say, and so I haven't really had as much emotively to update you on, to let you know about. So I guess the update is that actually I'm really great, things are really great, which is wonderful actually. I mean, there doesn't need to be drama, which is just fantastic, really wonderful. We've just been seeing a lot of our friends and family most weekends and socialising. If anything, I feel like this is like one of the busiest years I've had in years. I feel like I'm just so busy at the moment with work, not only work things, but seeing family and seeing friends and making plans. It's kind of amazing because it's exactly what I told myself I wanted to start doing more of. You know, really seeing friends and family. Like, it was part of my goals of the year to start really taking the time to put friends and family time first above all else. And I really think I'm actually nailing that this year, which is really wonderful. Now, I would have loved to have put on the brand new Armani blushes, Luminous Silk blushes. However, I don't have them yet. I haven't been sent them yet, so I have a feeling they might be at my post box, and I've not been in a week, which is sad because I would have loved to have worn them. So instead I'm going to go for their beautiful powder blushes instead, because actually I am very glowy right now. Maybe it's going to be a bit much. I definitely want to go for more coral tones. I'm looking for one of my corals here. Maybe it's this one. No, oh my gosh, where's my coral? Yay! 30, shade 30. Yeah, baby. Khaite Pro brush. So pretty. Yeah, I just took a bit of that over the lid. I think that'd be quite pretty. Quite summery. Also helps set the eyes a bit. Oh yeah, I like that. That's pretty. Over the nose. And then I'm going to use shade 50, which is a stunning, like, quite glittery, pearly one. And just go over the higher points with that. Just to add that flush in, and it just intensifies in the places you want. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Next up, Armani bronzer. Just in the hollows, under the nose, over the eyes. Setting down all of the creams, really. Set the creams, set the creams. Just gonna go around the lip line. I know this might sound crazy and look a bit crazy, but I've been doing this recently, and my lips have been looking enormous. I can only imagine how many people are like, Victoria's had her lips done. No, she hasn't. She just has a new lip technique, which is partly this. So going around the lips with either a cream bronzer or ordinary bronzer. One sec, just let me just go around the edges of this. It just helps to blend it a bit. Yeah, this is really, really pretty. Like, really pretty, actually. Go over with some 20. Armani's 20. Rub that in. Honestly, these are like foolproof, these. Lips. I'm going to go Armani, obviously. In the middle, I'm doing 102 lip power, and then around the outside, I'm going to do 114. That's a really nice combo. I'm going to take that out. I actually don't have an Armani lip liner, but I do have Cappuccino. Yeah, I just overline the hell out of my lips. Overlining just means that you draw underneath the line rather than on the line. And then I go flat, more flat across the top of the Cupid's bow. And then, just want to take a brush and like blend it through a bit. Or you can just use your fingers, but a brush is a bit tidier. Cool. And then at the top, Armani Prismaglass gloss in 7. The key is in the gloss. The gloss is what gives you the huge lips, right in the middle. And now they look absolutely massive. I feel like this camera's gonna die. I'm gonna do my brows and my eyes off camera. And then I'll be back. With whatever battery I've got left, I just wanted to show you the final. I've gone for this quite summery gold eye. My usual kind of smoke at the edges, but otherwise this is all kind of beautiful and gold and a bit more lifting. I then went round my lip liner and rubbed it all in and made it smudgy. Right, I'm back on my phone just for a minute. I don't think you'll actually believe this, but the new camera we've bought wasn't supplied with a charger. Can't write it. You spend an absolute fortune on a new camera and it isn't supplied with a plug and a wire. Anyway, tonight's look, like I showed you a few weeks ago, it's this beautiful Giorgio Armani white gown, silk, absolutely stunning. I'm wearing it with this little orange bag. Now, I have been obsessed with this bag ever since I wore it in Venice 2 years ago. Alex bought me this gorgeous Armani bag. It's from the same family. I've worn this so much, as you've seen. It's like one of the best things I've ever been bought in my entire life. But this one, I've genuinely been wanting to buy this ever since. I just need to buy it because it is just the most perfect colour of orange, and actually it's that wonderful pop. So with this white gown, just for something a bit more fun, I've got a pop of colour. And then on my feet are these Armani heels. Nice big sole, well, block heels, so that I won't get sore feet. I mean, I don't often get sore feet, as you saw for the Taylor Swift concert. I've been wearing heels, stiletto heels, since I was quite young. I was probably like 16, younger than that. I've always been a massive fan of heels, so I've always worn them, and I think at this point my feet are just quite numb to it. I've just had a lot of practice, especially through uni. Like, any of my uni girls will tell you I would only wear heels. So I love how my makeup's come out. It just feels really uplifted, and I love the gold. It just brightens up the eyes, whereas usually I go quite smoky. It's quite nice to have that brighter feel. Doused in Rouge Malachite. And if you who've been here for a while will know it's my Desert Island perfume. And the team sent me over, I mean, that's my current bottle, but the team sent me over a little goodie box for today's Hurlingham tennis. And in here, I was absolutely over the moon to see. They sent me a brand new bottle. I'm so grateful. My favourite perfume. And in fact, inside of here, Bo's going to go mad, because in here, they've sent us a load of Armani tennis balls. So those are now going to be Bo's, or we could keep some to play with on the grass. There's also like a little towel in here, little Armani towel in here. Just a really gorgeous treat. So this is the full outfit. It's stunning, full maxi. I'll go over here so you can see. It twirls and moves just beautifully. But what I'm going to do is, I have a car. A car is coming to collect us now, to take us there. Now this is South London. By the time I get there, this is going to be creased and horrible. So I'm going to take it on a hanger, and I'm going to take a tiny little slip dress to wear in the car that I can take off when I put this on easily. I can easily slip it off, and then Alex can throw it in his pocket, or I could somehow get it in my bag because it's so small and silky. So that's the idea. I can't wear this for an 1.5-hour car journey. It will just get ruined. It'll be a real shame. So I just need to get unchanged, and then, yeah, we are off for a day with Armani, and I'm genuinely really looking forward to this. Like, what a gorgeous day. After Cartier last week, we had a fantastic time, and now for this, it just feels like really beautiful, dressy events to get ready for, and it's an honour to be invited. Little silky All Saints slip. It used to go underneath a gorgeous little jumper, and then you'd have this silky skirt, which is perfect. It's really small. This will pack up beautifully. Right, we are almost there. It's been a 2-hour journey into London. Like I said, I'm wearing this little grey slip, which I think was probably the most genius idea I've ever come up with. And then my dress is just here on the back of the passenger seat, ready for me. And we're almost here, so we're gonna like drive nearby. I'm gonna get changed. I'm just gonna slip it over my head, slip the slip dress off, and then head in. We potentially might be a tiny bit late for the festivities and events, but I'm sure it's absolutely fine. Sadly, it's very cloudy today, which actually might be a godsend, because the heat and the sun yesterday, we would have boiled today, and I would have boiled in this silk dress.
Walking around in shorts and t-shirts.
I mean, it is still warm though, isn't it? Yeah. It is still warm. It's like 24 degrees tops in London today. It's not 24 where we are at home. Do you like my makeup today? I feel like my makeup looks really pretty. I think I've gone quite light and gold over the top to give it more of a summery, bright feel.
Shimmery.
And I don't usually do that. And can you tell I'm not wearing any concealer? Do I look dark under the eyes like I need concealer? I don't think so either. I'm trying to reduce how much I put under my eyes, because obviously I'm always like all the time.
Earrings nice.
Yeah, these are brand new. Edge of Ember. They just launched a brand new collection. It's like their summer collection. And I was having a look, and everything was so nice. So I was like, Lynette, please may I have some pieces?
I saw them arriving.
Aren't they beautiful, the little shells? They're gorgeous. So I thought I'd wear those today. And then I'm wearing my Edge of Ember, my gold and diamond singlet ring, which I wear most of the time. And on this thing, I'm wearing my other gold and diamonds ring. I always have cuts on my hands that just make my hands look rubbish. But I'm not wearing a necklace. I just don't want to go too much because the dress, it's all about the dress. So, and I can't wait for lunch because we haven't had any breakfast because I was too busy getting ready. I'm trying to lay like flat. Need to save myself here. We literally just arrived to the sound of this bleating peacock.
I thought it was a kid.
What's it? I did too. Well, I thought it was a drunk man. I'd really like to hear it. Do it again. Love the jacket.
Thank you.
It's so nice in his little boat shoes for his tennis day out. And this. Ooh, silent auction. That's exciting. Second course. I think this is fish. I don't know what this is, but it looks great. Little potato dauphinoise, asparagus. Look at this. This is what lovely weather for it. But not too hot. Everyone's just outside enjoying their pims and their drinks. And now we're going to head over to the centre court apparently. I'm not sure if this is actually the final of this. So we've got a good little tennis game to watch here. This is very, very fancy. How nice.